Hey Sagittarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. All right, so yeah, we're going to take a look at what is unresolved for you right now. All right, so we're going to use these astrology cards that I have come to love just to see what it is that is unresolved for you. Okay, so here is the situation right here that is unresolved. Whoops. How this is affecting you. How this is affecting somebody around you. And then the guidance from Spirit about this situation. And then we will validate this reading at the end, okay? All right, so let's see. For Sagittarius, what do we got? Okay. Conjunction, empowerment. Okay, so there's something that is unresolved for you. Something that you might not be sure of, but I feel like if you walk towards it, I feel like you end up being empowered by it. It's about empowerment for you. So it's almost like whatever you're afraid of is what is keeping you feeling unempowered. What does this have to do with? Look at this. And then we have the strength in the reverse. So this is confirming what we're talking about here. Something is making you feel, or you feel unempowered, or you feel very vulnerable when it comes to a situation that is unresolved. Unresolved with, you know, your work, unresolved in a relationship, unresolved in a connection. But I feel like if you walk straight towards it, if you embrace the vulnerability here, Strength card in the reverse, you might be dealing with a Leo. If you walk towards what makes you feel vulnerable, that is going to actually empower you. You might have the belief that it makes you seem weaker or weak. Okay, how is this affecting you? Look at that. So in this particular deck, we've got two special cards. This is one of them. You are the way. You are the way out of something that is unresolved. Between you and another individual, between you and yourself. Something that, again, literally makes you feel vulnerable. When you think about it, it's actually something that if you do this, ultimately empowers you. You are the way out of something or towards something. How is this affecting the other person? Tower. Okay, so, you know, this person might have been you might have blown up this person's world, or they might have blown up your world in some way. Okay, it could have been that the two of you fell for each other, and that was something that was unexpected. You know, it could be that one or both of you walked away from a situation, you know, and that might have been unexpected. Something blew up, I feel like, in a relationship. And it's affected this person. It's kind of blown up their world. It might have blown up your world too. So what does Spirit have to say about this? All right, so we have 9 of Pentacles. So, you know, this is about being comfortable in your own skin in this 3D world, being comfortable knowing who you are, what you want. I feel like this is about you. walking towards something that you feel very vulnerable. And it could be because of this tower. Something blew up. You're like, ooh, gosh, you know, I don't know that I want to touch that. I don't know if I want to revisit that. But the fact remains that, you know, you are keeping yourself unempowered by not walking towards something that makes you feel vulnerable. So, let's see. What is it? Let's look at the empowerment here. What might make you feel vulnerable? And let's look at this card. You are the way. But how? All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. More than likely, in some way you were hurt by a situation and you're very focused on what went wrong in a particular situation, whether it's a job, a relationship. You're very focused on these three empty cups, what you have lost or what you have appeared to have lost. But we've got that Ace of Cups there. There is a new beginning here, a new emotional beginning if you decide to walk towards it. Strength in the reverse, the World. So, card of Capricorn, there might be a particular Capricorn that makes you feel very vulnerable. Or, for those of you not dealing with a Capricorn, you know, when you walk towards what makes you feel vulnerable, it feels like there's a very happy ending here. A situation ends up being resolved. I feel like it's better than you expect. And the World card says that this situation might require you to have some faith. Okay? The wreath represents faith. Being vulnerable, having faith leads you to a happy ending here. Whether it's resolving an argument, revisiting a situation or a connection that you might have had, revisiting something that you do for a living that maybe you walked away from or kind of broke ties with. Whatever you broke ties with or whatever broke ties with you is saying that there is the opportunity for an emotional new beginning. What do we have here? This is how it's affecting you. Justice. You might have felt like somebody handled something in a very unfair way. You might feel like it shouldn't be me that is walking towards something that makes me feel vulnerable. Maybe it should be the other person. Well, maybe it should be. But I feel like what this is saying is this is about you. Justice is about bringing truth and justice to a situation. It says you are the way. It doesn't say the other person is the way. You are the way to justice in this situation. Even if you feel like you were wronged, this might be about just resolving something so you can let it go. Or there might have been some type of miscommunication here. I don't know. This person, how this is affecting this person. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person, whatever happened between you and this person feels like you do not have a cup of love for this person. They feel like you might have emptied your cup, or they feel like they need to empty their cup after what happened. They might feel like this person might have messed up, okay? Or you might have messed up. Somebody messed up here. Somebody might have messed up by oversharing their emotions. And, you know, and I say that cautiously because I don't think you can really mess up by sharing your emotions. All right. But somebody here feels like they did. They might have said too much. They might have been overly emotional about something. Maybe about falling for you or you falling for them. It might have made both of you feel uncomfortable in some way. But you are the way. That is what Spirit is saying here. You are the way to Queen of Cups, which is my card for love. Okay? You are the way towards love, towards 2 full cups. So it's like, I think the question is, you know, is there something here that you want beyond justice or redemption, or in some cases revenge? Is there something more you want? Let's clarify that Justice card. All right, so we have the Hierophant. Both of these cards are marriage cards. So this could be, you know, this is how this section here is about how it's affecting you. So it might be affecting you in a marriage. It might be affecting how you see marriage. It might be affecting you by asking you what your truth is about where your heart is committed, you know, and you are the only way forward when it comes to that. You might be questioning your marriage. You might be questioning the truth of your marriage or the truth of where your heart is committed. Okay? You are the way towards love, whatever that means for you. Let's get one more on the Queen of Cups. 2 of Swords. This is saying the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Love is yours when you unblock your heart. What are you blocking your heart from? We've got Libra energy here. We have Capricorn energy. We have Scorpio energy. What are you blocking your heart from? One more. 5 of Pentacles. Ultimately, you're afraid to make yourself vulnerable. Spirit knows that somebody might have walked out of your life. Somebody might have left you hanging. Somebody might have left you out in the cold. And it wasn't a good feeling. But there's something unresolved here that you're the only way out of it. You yourself, you're the only way out of it, right? And ultimately, this is about empowering you, not disempowering you. It empowers you to face these 3 empty cups because it ultimately allows you to face this full Ace of Cups. But you've got to go through those 3 empty cups first. So we've got water energy here. So let's validate this. Let's validate this reading. See what this is about. So we have the situation there. We have what you're manifesting. And then ultimately, guidance. Interesting. Friendships. So I feel like when you might have lost a friendship, it might have been somebody that you loved at the same time. But the friendship was very important to you. It might have been very important to the other person as well. You connected through your friendship, but I feel like there was love in some way in this friendship. So what are you manifesting? Look at an emotional truth. This right here, this is your energy. You are facing an emotional truth that you are the way towards rebuilding this. And because we have Ace of Cups here in two different ways, in the reverse and in the upright, with the Four of Cups, you know, it's like either you're manifesting an emotional truth here or a masked truth. This is what's unresolved. Guidance, trust God, and it's safe to love. So that's why it's okay to allow yourself to be vulnerable here when it comes to an emotional truth about a friendship that might have been in the very early stages. Maybe somebody was falling in love, Tower. This person might have fallen in love with you. It might have affected a marriage in some way, but you are the way out. You're the way out towards empowering yourself when it comes to this situation, if you allow yourself, okay? All right, so Sag, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me, and we will take care of that for you. All right, thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.